Káàbọ̀ family, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation. It is Ose Oshun Yemoja Ori Eshu. We know our divinities roll deep, and we are giving honor to Oshun today. Blessing Queen May Lashe Adejoke Omomi Obato. Chris, blessings. Yes, happy first Sunday. Happy November. Falila, Jasmine, blessings. Queen Kamisha, Kirsten, Alafia, Nee, Lauren, Rejai, blessings to you. And much love, Auntie Franita in the building. Good morning, J Mac, sunflowers and rose on Boato. Naila, blessings. Brother Dr. Billy, Alafia, Nee, blessings and more blessings. Too blessed to be stressed. You already know that we are. Ashe, Ifa, Wemi, Boy, Caro. Good morning and blessings to you. Hey, Auntie Faye, good to see you. Ifa Funlayo Obato. Mrs. Doe, blessings. Elfin Gaming, blessings to you. Mo, thank you for that call to action. Please do like, share, drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Paula, Betty, blessings, Goddess. I'm so glad you're here live today with us. Mahogany, blessings, Fashayi, Javi, Aburomi, blessings. Lauren, Thalma, blessings to you. Aisha, Tracy, Camila, Fafumike, Omomi, Caro, Corinne, New York, Brother George, blessings, Elise, my sister, good to see you. Queen of Forces, blessings, Geneva, African Martial Science, Laura, bonjour. Calling Rev Regina into the space. We give honor to her this morning. The gatekeeper, Kimberly, Stephanie, Rosalind, Rhonda, good morning. Efuntola, Gina, blessings. Iya Lilius, good to see you. So much love. Nia, Ayo, Adeshina, Ekaro, Omobi, Obato. Asore Iwori Wofu. Ekaro, Ekabo, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, Iya Funlayo, PhD. I am blessed, I'm honored, I'm thrilled, I'm happy, I'm glad in my spirit to be here with each and every one of you. Yes, you, Ifafimo Be. Ori Ashe, Alafia Nisi, Shamika, blessings and more blessings. Kashia, good to see you, bringing the light. I remember. Iya Yemi Wo, Orisha Bumi, blessings and more blessings. Oh boy, too. I saw that Iwori Wo, boom, praying long life and every blessing over each of you always. It is Ose Ifa, Ose Oshun. Yemoja, Olokun, Eshu, Ori. We know that our divinities roll deep, and I'm glad to see us rolling deep in here together. Minia, blessing to you. We just give thanks and praise for each and every one of our divinities. And we are talking about my mother today. We talking about my mother. Shout out to my earthly mother, Reverend Regina. We give thanks to all of the divine mothers. And we're talking about Oshun and giving a story of Oshun today and how she helps to bring wealth and helps to bring sweetness. And our topic today, our story today, is coming from the Odu, Oshe, Obara. And it tells us not to forget the small stuff, charisma. A lot of times, listen, I'm going to talk about it. You know, I got to. A lot of the times we get caught up in the big things. right? We get caught up in the grand things. We get caught up in the things that we think look more important, when really it's the small things that make the most difference. The small things, right, that make the most difference. Very small things that make the most difference. And it's important for us not to forget about those small things in the course of getting bigger and bigger and better and more. We're always looking for that, especially in this society. It's always bigger, better, more. And then many times, right, we forget about the little things and the little people that helped us to get to that bigger, better, more. And that is what the story is about today, making sure that we remember. That we remember, as you be a wato, that we remember the small things that got us to the bigger things. And this story talks about a time when there was a young woman who had the Odu of Oshebara. And as we've spoken about before, there are many times, Kehinde Ekaro, there are many times when people are called by the name of their Odu. This is very common, particularly within Odu, to call the individual in the story by the name of the Odu. Nandi, so good to see you. Blessings and blessings. Omo Batala. Natasha and Grace, blessings to you. Come on, Minia. Yes, we are grateful for the little things. We are grateful for the little things because it's grains of sand that make the beach. Listen, it's drops of water that make the ocean. It's individual cells that make our bodies, right? So we give thanks and we give thanks and we give thanks for those little things that come together. Lauren, good to see you. Blessings. The little things that come together to make the big things. The little things that come together to make the big things. And so this says that there was a time when Oshebara, young lady named Oshebara, she had just moved into a new place. And when she moved into this place, she utilized every resource that she had, all the money that she had, in order to get this place. And it was fly. You know what I'm saying? 3 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, little swimming pool out in the courtyard, all of that. But she didn't even have no money to eat. She didn't have money to buy anything to fill the house. She didn't have money to do anything other than put that first, last, and 2 months deposit. You already know how all of that is going, right? That's all the money that she had, was to secure the premises, right? And I know some of us done been there. Listen, I know some of us done been there. And so she went down by the river and she cried. And you know, Oshun, especially when women cry, Oshun is really ready to come to the rescue. She sat by the river and she cried. She sat by the river and she cried because she was so hungry and because she didn't have a couch or a bed or anything to sit on in her house, because she didn't have money to even buy a little toiletries or any of the things that she needed. She said, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I went too big get in this place and now I don't have nothing. And I don't even know what I'm going to do to get the things that I need. And she sat by the river and she cried and she prayed. And Oshun came up. Oshun. Omio. Otao. Ilio. Abao. Oshun. Oshun rose up out of the river and said, my child, Osebara, why? What was going on? Tell me why you're crying. Tell me why you're feeling so sad. Tell me what was going on. Your tears have touched the water and they stirred me. So tell me what's happening. And Oshebara said, Iya, ah, I'm very sad because, I've gotten this beautiful place and I'm thankful for it. But I don't have anything to fill my place. I don't have any furniture. I don't have any food. I don't even have toiletries. I don't have anything to fill my place. And I'm just feeling like I don't even know how I'm going to get it. A lot of things came through to get me the place in the first place. I really didn't even have money to get the place, but I got helped out. But now I don't have anybody to turn to for the help. Mama Fatima, blessings. Blessings to you, J Mecca. Understand, we done been in these situations, right? I don't have anything. And Oshun said, oh, That's all. Is it only money that you're worried about? It's only wealth. Okay. And she reached down into the bank of the river and she pulled out a very small stone, just a little pebble, and handed it to Oshebara. And she said, listen, take this small stone and take it home with you. And when you get there, just put it somewhere where you can see it. It needs to be in your eyesight at all times. And this stone will help to bring wealth to you. And Oshebara took the stone in her hand. She looked at it. She said, this small pebble is going to help bring wealth. Oshun said, yes, yes. Just keep it in your eyesight. That's the only important thing. You have to be able to lay your eyes on it everywhere that it is in your house. And she said, okay. All right, thank you, Iya. I appreciate you so much. Of course, she was a little skeptical. You know, y'all be a little skeptical, especially when it's so small. That's all I got to do. You don't know how many times I give folks readings and I tell them, well, just go pray, go meditate, go, pour a little water in the crossroads. And y'all looking at me like, that's all I got to do? Is just that? You sure I don't have to jump up and down, turn around, touch the ground, hopscotch on one leg? I ain't got to kill nothing. I ain't got to do. No. Just take this little stone. What I said, take the stone, put it somewhere where you can keep your eye on it, and it's going to bring blessings to you. It's going to bring wealth to you. Don't make it complicated. Don't make it complicated, Mrs. Doe. Don't make it complicated when it ain't got to be complicated. All right. So Oshebara takes the stone and goes to her house. And at first, of course, it's in her eyesight because she ain't got nothing in the crib, right? So she puts it on the mantle, she puts it on a shelf, and she is looking at it and she says, I don't know how this little stone is going to bring me wealth, but Oshun said that it will. And so let me just keep it here and let me just look at it and let me just go on about my business and try to make some calls and try to do some things that will bring wealth as she said it would. And lo and behold, the same night that she had the stone in the house, sitting on the shelf, looking at it, somebody called, wanting to do business with her. And she did some business and she got some money and she got herself a couch. So now she's sitting on the couch, looking at the stone on the shelf and said, wow, okay, this is good. I got a couch. Next day, somebody else called, wanting to do some business. And she did the business and she got a little money and then she got a bed. So, wow, now I have a bed. And this continued every day. Somebody would call and say, hey, girl, remember that thing you was trying to sell? Remember that thing you was trying to do? I'm trying to do it with you. And let's get this money. Come on, let's go get this money. These friends was calling. They was from Harlem. They was from Money Making Manhattan. They was like, let's go get this money. Let's do it. Right. And day after day after day, Oshebara was making money, was, doing the thing, was counting it. She needed cash counters and all of that, making money. Now she bought a TV. Now she bought a blender. She got the nice ninja joint to make the little smoothies. You know how we be doing? You know what I'm saying? She got pots and pans and she got art on the walls and all the things. And the house became beautiful, lots of stuff. But now the stone. Where was the stone? She had so much stuff in the house that after a while, she lost track of where the stone was that Oshun had given her. And she was like, ooh, snap. Wait a minute though. Oshun said that I need to be able to keep this stone in my view at all times. Getting this money, forgot about the stone. And so she looked around, she looked under the couch, she looked under the TV, she looked under the blender, she looked under the air fryer. Come on now. The air fryer had to get got. She looked everywhere and she couldn't find the stone that Oshun had given her. And she was like, ah, oh, okay, wait, I gotta find this stone. I got so much stuff now. I don't even know where the stone is, but maybe I actually don't even need it anymore. Maybe it's done its job. Maybe, uh, I don't even need to worry about it. And so she stopped looking. And guess what? When she stopped looking for the stone, Andrea Boato, when she stopped looking for the stone, guess what started to happen? The calls stopped coming for business for a few days and then for a week. And then for a month, she's like, I haven't gotten any calls. Thank God that I put all that I needed to put into my home before this happened. So now I got some food. I done gone to Costco's, right? I stocked up on the food. I stocked up on all the things that I needed. So I'm okay, but I'm not going to be okay after a while. And so 1 month went by, 2 months went by. No money was coming in. No calls were coming in. No calls. Nothing was happening. And ultimately, she ended up eating up all the food. And now she didn't have any food again. And so she had to start selling things. And she had to sell the precious Ninja blender, Lord. She had to sell the air fryer. Oh, come on, Arumila, help us. She had to sell some of them paintings off the walls. And then the repo people, they came and they got that big TV. And she said, all of these things that I had, my food is gone, the stuff is gone. Let me go back to the river. I got to run on back and see what is going on because I need help again. I need help, not the ninja items. Listen, how we going to make our, I need to make my, all of my crispy stuff. How am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? I knew that air fryer would get y'all. So she went back to the river and she rang her bell. Blue blessings. Where are you? Please, yeah, I need help. And Oshun came up out of the river and she came up slow this time. And she was looking at her like this because she already knew what happened. And she said, yes, how can I help you? How can I help you? Come on, Avi. Yes, who leaves me behind will never find me ahead. Listen, if you let me go back there, don't think you're gonna find me when you look forward. Come on now. Come on. That's a word. Yes. Come on, Ayana. We know we need the crisp, we need the crunch. And she's sitting, and Oshun came up out of the river and she said, yes. What can I do for you? Well, what is it, Oshebara? You're back again. She said, I saw you carrying all those things into your house. I saw you carrying the TV. I saw those men bringing in the couch. I saw those Costco boxes going into the house. So it looks like you should be okay. And she said, yeah. Tequila, blessing. She said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. She want to ring the bell. She want to get cute now. She said, Oshun, yes. Thank you so much. In fact, that stone you gave me was, she said, Oshun said, yes, I know. I saw all the things. She said, yes, you're right. You saw me bringing in the couch. You saw me bringing the TV. You saw those Costco boxes and all those crispy things I was making in my air fryer. It was really, really wonderful. It was really wonderful. But somehow the money has started to dry up. Somehow the business has started to go down, and they've even come and started taking my things back. And I need your help again. And Oshun said, you need my help again. Very interesting, because I helped you before. You remember that? Okay. So how is it that you need my help again? Because it's not even like I came and took back the stone I gave you. So where is it? Where is the stone that I gave you? Where is the stone, Jen? Blessings, Obuato. Where is the stone that I gave you and I told you was going to bring you wealth? And I told you all you had to do is keep it in your eyesight and that you would always have wealth. And she said, Oshebara said, yes, yeah, stone. Oh, this is very funny. When the blender, the air fryer, the paintings, and all of these things came into the house, somehow maybe those men, now we got to blame somebody else. We always got to blame somebody else. Somehow maybe those men just knocked it away. And I don't know exactly. It's still in the house. Okay. But I don't know exactly where it is. I haven't been able to put my eye to it. I haven't been able to really see it like that. So I was just hoping maybe you could do a little razzle dazzle. There's lots more stones. Hold up. Matter of fact, you got more stones down there in the river. So why don't you just give me another one real quick? and everything will be cool. Because I mean, it's just a stone. That's all. Just give me another one. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't even got to go through all of this. And Oshun say, hey, just give you another one. When it is that you couldn't even keep track of the one I gave you before. She said, no, I will never. Come on, Oshun, listen. Those drops of water can turn into a torrent real quick. Oshun said, I will never give you another stone. I will never give you another anything, because you didn't value what it was that you had. You got the TV, the air fryer, the things, and you thought that my stone wasn't important. And then you thought you could just come back and say, give me another one? No. Leave my face. Odabo. Ha! And you will make it on your own. That is what's going to happen from now. And Obara was like, what? Wait a minute. Hold up, Iya. Are you serious? Are you real? Are you serious right now? Like, you gonna do me like that? Oshun said, yes, Benny. Maybe you will go and find the one I gave you before, but as for me, I will never give you another one. So go and find your way. Okay, Odabo, leave my face. Go and find your way. And that's on periods. Go and find your way and leave me alone. And unfortunately, Obara never found the stone, and she never returned to the place of prominence. She ended up having to move to a smaller place. She didn't have the big screen. She couldn't get her blenders and her air fryers back. She didn't have the art. She didn't have any of the things that she had before. And she was never able to return to the place of prominence that she had when she was keeping track of Oshun's stone. Clutch your pearls for Obara real quick. We don't want to be like that. So many lessons in this story. So many lessons in the story. Number one, leave my face, Crystal. Listen, that's the best. I love that. Go from leave my face and get out my eyesight, as my mama used to say, get out my eyesight. I'm tired of looking at you. Listen, leave my eyesight. So many lessons here, right? The number one lesson being to appreciate the blessings that we have. We can't assume that because we got one blessing, we're going to get another one. We can't assume that because we got blessed one time and Spirit really brought what was supposed to be brought to us, that we could just play around and get another one, right? We have to pay attention when we are blessed. Pay attention and do the things that Spirit has directed us to do. If Spirit says, right, wake up early every morning and honor your Ori, then we should wake up every morning and honor our Ori. Whatever other big rituals we may be doing, listen, another part of the lesson, whatever other bigger rituals we may be doing, whatever sacrifices, festivals, and etc., right? That does not replace the small action of touching our head and honoring our Ori. Right? Whatever other big things we do, it doesn't replace the small things. Whatever big business Obara was doing, it did not replace the blessing that she was getting from that small stone. And so, yes, we got to safeguard our blessings, safeguard our jewels. Be thankful. Yes, come on, Lauren, be thankful for the blessings that we get and not assume that we could just go back and ask for more. Not assume that we can go back and get it again, because divine timing is a thing, right? There's divine timing for everything. And so the timing might be different. By the time we go back, the timing may be different. The timing may be not in alignment anymore, right? And so we can't assume that we're going to be able to get back. We can't assume that the blessings are just going to continue, especially when we don't keep track of the small things, when we don't keep saying the small prayers that we've learned, when we don't keep pouring that little libation for our ancestors. Some of us, come on. I'm going to talk about it, Aisha. Some of us right? We get concerned about Orisha, we get concerned about all these other things, and we start forgetting to take care of our ancestors, right? We start forgetting to change those flowers on their altar and to make that water fresh on their altar, to make that little cafecito, right? And put it over there because we think that the other things that we're doing are bigger and better and more important, right? Or we've gotten whatever the blessing is that we was looking for, and now they dusty. Now they over there dusty because we've already gotten whatever it is that we needed, and we think that is just going to continue, even though we're not keeping up our end of the bargain. Ashe, ashe. So it's so important for us to remember the little things. Come on, Kashia. Yes, we forget to call their names. Look, some of us that maybe their names ain't been called in a minute because we've been so busy talking to Oshun. We've been so busy talking to Shango and Obatala that we ain't called grandma, granny, grandpa, great grandpapa, right? We have forgotten the small things. We have forgotten the foundations of what got us to where it is that we are. So as we move into our prayer space, we're going to declare that we won't forget the small things. I won't forget the small stuff. That is our statement for today. I won't forget the small stuff. I won't forget the things that got me where I was going. I won't forget the little stone. I won't forget to pour my water. I won't forget to just touch my ori. I won't forget to take a breath. I won't forget, Natasha, yes, the small stuff. I will never forget it because I know that that is the foundation. Jen, yes, Orisha, Bumi, Kimberly, I won't forget it. Fasheyi, we will not forget the small stuff. We will not forget the things that got us to where we was going. Yeah, Yemi, well, Lauren, blessings, yes. If I Wemi more to bless Titi Layo, if I Fimo Be, Kashia, Naila, we are not, Camila, forgetting the small stuff. We are doing our chants. We are saying our prayers, Chris. We are pouring our water. We're keeping our eye on our small stones. Falilat, yes. Rhonda, Fasheyi, Afua, Queen May, African Marshall Steins. We won't forget the small stuff because we understand that the small things add to big things, that the drops make the ocean, that the grains make the sand. Right, Queen of Forces, Ashley, we are consistently grateful. Come on now. And we will not forget the small stuff. Adia, Gatekeeper, Laura, Aisha, Blue, Bliss. Yes, we are never forgetting the small stuff. Stephanie, yes, we are never forgetting the small stuff. Auntie Franita, Shamika, we are never forgetting the small stuff. Lauren, Elfin, Noel, we are not forgetting. Cherie, the small stuff. We are grateful in every moment. And we keep the same energy, right? We keep the same energy of paying attention to those small things, Tiffany, even when we get big. We're not going to get so big that our britches don't fit no more, that our lapa don't tie no more. Our head not going to get so big that we can't put our gele on anymore. We are remembering all of the little things. Fakemi Nandi, yes, we are remembering. Thank you, Jen, for getting the giving started this morning. Javi, Adukwe, thank you for getting the giving started. Fasheyi, blessings, blessings, and more blessings. If the message is touching you, you know you are very welcome and invited to participate in the ministry of giving. You can do so right here on YouTube. Monique, blessings. You can do so via Venmo at Ase Ire and using the email address Funlayo at aseire.com for PayPal and Zelle. We give thanks. And as we move into our prayer space, we're going to pray that we do not forget the foundations, that we do not forget the little things that have gotten us to where we are. The little people, ain't nobody little, the people, right, who have gotten us, the ones who first opened those doors for us, the ones who first made those phone calls on our behalf, the ones who acted as references for those jobs and apartments that we got, right? All of the things and houses and all of the things we will not forget. We will not forget. We will not forget. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You know, the precious element that helps to keep us cool, calm, and collected, that helps to refresh us, that helps us to remember is that precious element of water. We know that what to share fellow low. If we won't go wash is water we go use. Share fellow sebe low. If we won't cook soup, is water we go use. So we say, Omi tutu, ashe tutu, ana tutu, ile tutu, tutu laroye, tutu bobo, egon tutu bobo, risha tutu emio, tutu bobo, wa tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori, yes now. We know what Eva says, that if we need a house, hey, we gotta ask our Ori. And if we need a spouse, yes, we gotta ask our Ori. And if we need that money, yay, you know we've gotta ask our Ori, because it is only through Ori. It is only through our lens of consciousness and conscience that we are able to remember. And that we are able to connect with all of our foundations, that we are able to remember all of the small things that add up to the big things in our lives, and be appreciative of each and every one. Ashe, ashe. Mojuba Olodumare. Ọba aterere káyé. Mojuba ti wojo, mojuba ti orun, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere, mojuba rumila ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín. Mojuba ibarumole ojuko tún, mojuba ibarumole ojuko sí, mojuba ọ̀kanlẹ̀ ní ìrìnwó ìrùnmọ́lẹ̀, mojuba àkódá, mojuba àṣẹ̀dá, mojuba rebelutufe, mojuba wọ́n ní àfínjú eye, mojuba egungun ilé, call your ancestors. Egungun bá wa ṣe. Hey, egungun bá wa ṣe. Ìbà egungun mo pé egungun bá wa ṣe. Bàbá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni. Ìyá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe lábo kátó boríṣà. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheshe. And it is Isheshe to whom we pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks and we give praise. Adupwe o, adupwe o. Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wona La Seku, Mojuba Bobo Bobo Orisha. Mojuba Teshua Daranika Hanlo Soro. Mojuba Baba Miobata La Epa Baba Rubo Epa. Orisha Epa Mole Baba Mi Mojuba Oshun Ye Ore Ye Mojuba Tango Kawo Kabiyesi Mojuba Ogun Ye Omo Mariwo Ogun Beni Obi Ose Beni Akoko. Mojuba Oshosio de Mata Mojuba Mobeji Mojuba Egbe Mojuba Bobo Bobo Orisha. Kinka Mashe, we know means may no harm, hurt, or danger come, and we say Kinka Mashe in the name of anyone. We want to bring it to this sacred circle of protection right now. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. Remember to pray for yourself. Kinka Mashe mio. We say kosi iku, kosi arun, kosi epe, kosi ofo, kosi olopa, kosi idina, kosi. Let there be no problems whatsoever for anyone listening to the sound of my voice, whether live or later. We say, Funwani Bobo Ire. We ask for all blessings. We say, Funwani Orire, Funwani Ilera, Funwani Alafia, Ire Owo, Ire Omo, Ire Aiku, Boboa Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So, Ibaeshu. We give thanks and we give praise. Yes, for all of the blessings. We give thanks and we give praise. For all of the goodness. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. Thank you, Javi, for giving us another piece of the story. Yes, I do pray. We are so thankful and so grateful for all of our blessings. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you, Blue, for your gift. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Minia. We give thanks. We give thanks for each and every gift that is sown into the ministry, and pray for them to multiply and return to you many, many times over. Ashe, ashe. Now that we have called out, we have to now listen to that sound deep in our hearts, to that place deep within us where only we and spirit reside. So I want to invite you to begin breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth, allowing all imagery to fade from your mind's eye, growing fainter and paler until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. Hold that white as you feel a wave of relaxation roll down your body, starting from your head, rolling down your neck, down your shoulder, down your arms, down your leg, into your feet. You are relaxed. All tension is released. You feel a wave of empowered ashe roll back up through your body, coming up through your feet, up your legs, up your torso, out your arms to the tips of your fingers. You are energized back up into your head. You are empowered. We bring our attention to our outward breath as we release that which no longer serves us in this moment. We breathe out greed. We breathe out stress. We breathe out worry. We breathe out regret. We breathe out burdens. We breathe out anger. You know what you stand in need of releasing in this moment. Stated, I breathe out. Breathe it out right now. Let it go. And now that we have made some room within ourselves, We allow our faces to smile. We activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads. We show our teeth as we breathe in. Ire bobo. All of the blessings. We breathe in peace. Yeah. We breathe in gratitude. Yes. We breathe in appreciation. Yeah. We breathe in joy. Yeah. We breathe in prosperity. Yeah. We breathe in divine timing. Yeah. All that we need. Every good thing is contained in our next breath. We breathe it in. Adúpẹ́ o. Ọ̀rẹ́ yèyé Ọ̀ṣun. Oshun. Omi o. Ide o. Ota o. Adúpẹ́ o yèyé. Adúpẹ́ o. Oshun. Adúpẹ́ ìyá. Imbe imbe maya ye. Imbe imbe loro. 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 Imbe imbe loro. Imbe, imbe, loro. Imbe, imbe, loro. Imbe, imbe, loro. I do well, yeah. Oh, there you go. I do well, Oshun. We give you thanks and praise. Help us to appreciate all of the small things that add up to the big things in our lives. Keep sweetness flowing. Keep goodness and coolness flowing. Help us to flow around each and every obstacle. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1. 2. And 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean forward and back. Roll your shoulders in gentle circle forward and back. Let your head fall from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. And finally, the eye. Those precious windows to the soul. Gently open them and rejoin the space. Chill, chill, chill. Don't be by issue. I do pray. We give so much thanks, family. I pray that journey was as beautiful for you as it was for me. And I pray that we all remember all of the small things that add up to our biggest blessings. And now we remember that we are worthy. Sometimes when we think we have to do bigger and do more and do bigger and do more, it's because we don't really feel worthy of the blessings that we are receiving. And so I remind us that we are worthy simply by being us. There's nothing that you have to do other than be you. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Mama Fatima, I'm so glad to hear this wonderful testimony. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks. Laura, we are grateful for your continued healing. Ashe. And we are never forgetting the small things. We are never forgetting the things that have gotten us to where we are. Bit by bit, Ifa says, we eat the head of the rat. Bit by bit, we eat the fish. All of the little bits are what add up to the biggest blessings. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And I pray the biggest and most wonderful blessings over each and every one of you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, Lauren, for your gift this morning. Thank you again to Jen, Javi, Fasheyi, Fawemimo, Blue, Laura, Minia. Thank you to all of you who are giving on other platforms. And remember, as I always remind us, the most important, the most precious thing that you have is not money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention. And so I pray that you always spend your precious time, your precious attention, your non-renewable currencies in places and with people who uplift you, in places and with people who remind you of gratitude for the small things, in places and with people who help to bring even bigger blessings into your life. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Spiritual Roar, so glad to have you with us this morning. So glad that you are feeling comforted. I send love and peace and comfort and healing out to each and every one of you, each and every day. Gatekeeper, thank you for your blessing. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Queen of Forces, thank you so much for that beautiful testimonial. Family, if it is your first time with us, Lauren, blessings. I pray it will not be your last. Please pop on over, visit us at asheire.com, where you can get some more of this medicine we got for you, including my ebook, where you can learn the prayer that we say each week for yourself and get these blessings each and every day. We will be back together tomorrow, bright and early on Clubhouse. Shout out to the Clubhouse crew. 8 a.m. We'll have a little recap of our lesson, plus a little some extra, and our message for the week. So I look forward to being with you all. And my favorite part of Monday is getting to hear from you. And so I always love you to come through with your testimonies and with your greetings for the family, and we will have a good time with that. Also want to remind you that early bird registration is open for the Black Spirit Solstice Summit coming December 21st. We have a wonderful lineup of speakers for you, which I will be sharing with you as we move towards the event. It is beautiful. Of course, we have my Baba Fakunle back in the building speaking with us. We have Iya Jessica from Alma Abeja with us. Of course, the Afro Mystic is back in the house with us, plus some other wonderful folks who are going to bring all the blessings. We're going to bring the light in. We're going to light our candle. We're going to do all the things that we do. We're going to pray. We're going to talk to the ancestors. We're going to do all the things that we do and bring the light in for the winter solstice and bless ourselves for the new year to come, of course, revealing our new mantra for the year. Remember that our statement for this year is joy is mine. So we are continuing to claim joy as ours from now until forever. All right, so you can pop on over to the website to register for that as well. You know what I want you to do now, fam? What do I want you to do? What do I want you to do? Tell me. I want you to go be great. I want you to have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. I want you to be blessed. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel happy, glad in your spirit. And I want you to know that you are worthy, that you are loved, and that you are cared for today, tomorrow, and always. Ashe. You know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe. 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 Ire on the east side. Ashe to the west now. Ashe north and south now. Ashe. Ashe Ire, Adukwe family, O Dabo.